Hello, 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 hello. Happy Friday. Welcome to day 18 of my 21-day live challenge. And on today, we are going to talk about the fact that you may appear delusional to some when you're really the other D's. I'll talk about the other D's in a moment. If this is your first time watching me live, hello. My name is Terry Alford. I am the Women's Wealth Strategist. I specialize in helping business women build wealth and financial freedom so that we can live, lead, and lead multi-million dollar legacies. Now, one of the things that I want to encourage you to do is comment if this video has been beneficial to you. And if you feel that you want to work with me for a week, I am going to give you the opportunity to do so with the Consistency and Cash Flow Challenge. It will be March the 26th through March the 1st at 9 a.m. You will get an opportunity to train with me so I can help you have more cash flow in your business by doing the right things. Because sometimes you may be around people who look at you like you are delusional, and they may call you delusional. As a matter of fact, I was talking to an individual the other day, and this individual asked me a question. It was one of those odd questions, like, I can't remember exactly what the question was, but I remember responding saying, well, I really don't gamble, so I really don't know how that works. But the question was something along the lines of, would I be willing to take, I don't know, like $21,000, or like move the next step forward if I knew that I could win like 1.2 million. So I'm like, if I'm one step away from building or from getting 1.2 million, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take that chance and try to get that 1.2 million. And the person said, oh my gosh, well, that tells me a lot about you. And I was like, what does it tell you about me? It tells me that you believe in yourself and you are a risk taker and you take chances. And for me, I would have just taken the 21,000. And I'm like, well, if I knew I was one step away, I would much rather believe in myself and not regret the fact that I did not try. Because if I discovered that whatever step it was, because I don't remember the exact scenario, but if I discovered that I was one step away and I decided to turn around and not believe enough in myself, then I would feel bad. I would feel regret. I'd rather say that I tried than to gave up and sang my shoulda, coulda, wouldas. I mean, that's just me. So I was told, you're a strong person. You believe in yourself, but you're also kind of stubborn and you're also kind of delusional. Delusional? Well, I guess that's right. Because when you're an entrepreneur and you're a business owner, you do have to believe in yourself, and you do have to be stubborn and say, no, this is going to work. I know it's going to work. It's going to work because I'm saying that it's going to work. And I believe in myself. I believe in the Most High. I know the vision that God has given to me. I know what He has called me to do. When I had this conversation with God in my prayer closet and He answered me, it was a conversation between He and I. It wasn't a conference call. It wasn't a conference call. Then I started thinking back to other individuals in history who may have seemed like they were delusional because they were doing things that had not been done before. I mean, think about it. I mean, who really believed that the man saw a burning bush speaking to him in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the wilderness? Who really believed that? I mean, think about Noah. When Noah was building his ark, I'm sure the people were like, man, that man is delusional. He is delusional. And when the rain came, they wished they had listened to Noah, because Noah was doing something that had never been done before. I'm not going to give y'all a Sunday school lesson on today, but I have been a Sunday school teacher. What I will say is, when you are an entrepreneur, when you are a business owner, it is common for you to be misunderstood. It is common for you to find difficulty in finding people who can really understand where you're coming from. I am here today to tell you it is expected. Expected. When you are truly dedicated and you become disciplined and you become determined, some people are going to call you delusional. I mean, think about the creator of Amazon. That man was seen as delusional at one point in time. He really was. I mean, think about it. Who would say that someone could go online, buy a product, and they would have it delivered to their house the next day? Who does that? No one has ever done that before. That's delusional. Like, come on now. If you go to look up Amazon, the original site for Amazon was Relentless. Relentless.com. Because the man was relentless. And you have to be relentless. You have to be dedicated. You have to be determined. You have to be disciplined. Can you imagine? As Noah heard from God that he needed to build this ark, can you imagine how many naysayers he had to listen to? How many people who made fun of him? How many people were whispering like, here come that crazy man talking about that boat? Like, can you imagine what his life was like? Because he had people who he considered to be friends, and after he tried to tell them, hey, there's going to be a rain storm that is going to come and wipe everything out. Can you imagine how many people want to disassociate themselves with him because they did not understand the vision? They did not understand the calling. They did not understand where he was coming from. When you're an entrepreneur, you are going to spend days and nights experiencing ups and downs, highs and lows. You want to make data-driven decisions in your business, and you want to operate with wisdom. However, when you are operating with wisdom, you're also operating with faith, because as an entrepreneur, you do not know all the time where your next client is going to come from. You have an idea. You can look at the data and say, well, historically, last year, this time I received this amount of money because I had clients coming from this place and I was doing these things. So you can predict, you can forecast, but you don't know who's going to be your client in December when it's in February. You don't know. You just operate in faith and with wisdom, knowing because you are doing what you are supposed to do in your business. God is going to do what he promised you he is going to do for you in your business. So I want to also extend an invitation to you, because if you are a businesswoman and you are a businesswoman who is building wealth, I want to invite you to spend some time with me next month. Okay, I want to invite you to spend some time with me next month at the BusinessWomen Building Wealth Luncheon. I was sharing with the individual earlier. This one is a game changer. This one is the one. If you've been to a BusinessWomen Building Wealth Luncheon with me and you enjoyed it, say hello. Say I enjoyed it in the comment section, okay? But I'm telling you, this is the one. This is the one in which I have gotten some spiritual downloads from on high on what needs to be shared with the women in the room. And I am going to share my story. I am going to share my testimony, and I'm going to share some things with you that can help you in your business and help you avoid some of the mistakes that I have made, even though I've had a six-figure business for the past few years. I am going to show you. We're going to have activities that's going to bring out some things in you that may be covered. I am going to help you identify your financial blind spots and also your internal blind spots that could be blocking you from really believing that you are a businesswoman who is purposed to build wealth. We're going to work on our mindset. We're going to work on our money. We're going to work on our movement. It will be a business intensive. It's so much more than a luncheon. We're going to have lunch though. We're going to have lunch. We're going to grow together. We're going to network together. We're going to look good together. You may cry. Bring your tissues. You may cry because there are some things that need to happen in this season because I have been called to do those things and I am going to be obedient. And so I am inviting you to come into this space in which when you come in, you are not going to leave the same way you came. Now, at the last Business Women Building Wealth Luncheon, it was incredible. Some people were calling it a conference. I was like, not the conference yet. But I did have an incredible lineup of speakers. This time, though, this time, it's personal. It's personal. You want to get your tickets. It's personal. I know that there were people who left the last luncheon, as a matter of fact, the last two luncheons, needing more and wanting more. And some of the things that they needed and they wanted, I wasn't prepared to give beforehand, but I'm prepared to give it now because God said it's time. And so if you know that you need clarity on what steps you need to take in order to make your financial dreams become a reality, I encourage you to go to the Business Women Building Wealth Luncheon. If you know that I can help you uncover some things in your business, I encourage you to go to the Business Women Building Wealth Luncheon. If you are tired of going to spaces where you're just sitting and getting and taking notes in your notebook, and then you go home and say, oh, girl, that event was good. That event was good. And you put your notebook down and you never apply what you've learned, that will not happen at this event. We're going to work on the application that day. You will learn. Heck, you may even earn in the place. You may make money right there in the place, in the space that day. But you're going to be working together. You're going to be working individually. We're going to work on your mindset, your money, and your movement in real time. You're not just going to take a notebook full of notes and be like, oh my goodness, what now? I'm going to show you how to take the next steps so that you can take what you're learning at the luncheon and be able to expand and be able to do what has not been done before. I have a tendency to work with and attract women who lead because I am a woman who leads. I am a woman who has been built to be a leader. I could not be a leader if I tried. I've been called to lead. I've been called to teach. That's what I do well, and that's exactly what we will be doing at the Business Women Building Wealth Luncheon. We are going to be learning and earning at the same time, and you will see the principles show up because I do have a lot that I need to teach you. I know some of the women that are coming to the luncheon. I've seen them fill out the form. By the way, if you go to the link and you're like, well, where do I buy my ticket? You must fill out the questionnaire first, and then you can purchase your ticket. I'm intentional with that. I need to know that information to make sure that the activities that we are doing are going to have the greatest impact on you. So I need you to answer those questions so that as I'm planning the luncheon and I am designing the content with you in mind. Thank you very much for watching this live. If you are watching the replay, type hashtag replay in the comment section. Garrett said, hello, sunshine. Hello, Garrett. Happy belated birthday, King. I hope everything is going well during tax season and on your side of the world, sir. And if you know some women that need to be in the space, just refer them to my link, sir, and let them know what it's like to be in my presence. Garrett and I met in 2022. 2022 now. He's a great person with great energy, and he'll tell you I got great energy too. So again, if you are watching this live, let me know. If you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay. My goal on today was, one, to encourage you to keep on going, to keep showing up, to keep moving, even though some people may think that you're delusional. You are just dedicated, you are disciplined, and you are determined to win. And if you are looking for a space to be in where other dedicated, determined, and disciplined women who may be misunderstood hang out, you want to come to the Business Women Building Wealth Luncheon, because we going to understand each other. We're going to be able to see ourselves in each other and grow together, expand our impact, our influence, and our income together. So again, I do invite you to the luncheon. That's another reason why I went live today, because as I was sharing with a woman in my group on today, I was like, you know what? I just feel like I just keep getting signs from the Most High on what needs to happen on that day. And I'm excited about it. I'm telling you, it's well worth the drive. It is well worth the flight. You want to be in the place, because what's going to happen on that day is something that has not happened before. So you got to be there. It is not something you can experience from afar. You can't experience it virtually. You have to be in the space. You have to be in the space. So again, thank you for watching my live. If you're like, Terry, there are some other things I want to talk to you about, feel free to send me a DM. If you are interested in booking with me, because you know I am a financial consultant and I am interested in helping you be able to build true wealth in your business, go ahead and book with me. There's a link going across the bottom of the screen, bit.ly/book with Terry, and I want to help you build wealth for real. As a business owner, I believe that every hardworking business earner deserves to retire wealthy. You deserve to retire wealthy. You are working harder as an independent business owner than you are as an employee. Don't get it twisted. So for those of you who are thinking about being an entrepreneur, or you may be a entrepreneur and you're playing with it, I'm letting you know, before you go full time in your business, you are definitely going to make a sacrifice. You're going to make a sacrifice. You're going to be misunderstood. Okay? People are going to misunderstand you because they don't understand. And I'm telling you, when you do go full time in your business, you are making a commitment to be dedicated, to be disciplined, and be determined to win like never before. So put on your seatbelt, strap up, okay? Because you're in for a ride. You are in for a ride. So again, thank you for watching my live. I will see you all again on tomorrow. If you found this video to be educational, inspirational, or motivational, please type those words in the comment section and feel free to share this video. Feel free to like this video. Feel free to hit me up in the DMs about this video if you want to have a conversation about anything that I shared here. Thanks again. Have a phenomenal Friday, and I'll see y'all again on tomorrow.